Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to this Ashtanga Yoga beginners class. This practice will build on the foundation of the Surya namaskar and begin to introduce you to the foundational poses of the standing asanas or standing poses. If you're not familiar with the Surya namaskar, I'd recommend that you definitely familiarize yourself with those elements prior to jumping into this class. The standing poses build endurance as well as dynamic flexibility, which means we'll be working on strength and flexibility simultaneously. Again, we want to make a note that this is not necessarily a total beginner to yoga class, but a beginner to Ashtanga yoga. Of course, if you've never tried yoga before, you can jump on in. Just remember that it takes 3 months, maybe 3 years, to get really founded and grounded in the Ashtanga yoga method. I've been practicing for more than 25 years, and I've learned from my teachers in India, and I hope that this class will bring you a little bit of the taste of the grace and good fortune of what it means to have the benefit of the traditional practice. So let's start off in standing. Let's come on up to Samasthitihi, and we'll begin the traditional Vinyasa method, what's called the Vinyasa Krama. First, initiating the space of practice with the opening prayer. Hands come together. Vande Guru Nam Charanara Vinde Sandarshita Swatma Sukhava Bodhe Nishreyase Jangalikaya Mane Samsara Hala Hala Mohashantiye Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakra Siddharinam Sahasrashirasam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Om. Good. Let's begin Surya Namaskar Day. Ekam inhale, the first breath. Raise your hands. Dwe exhale, fold forward, go down. Trini inhale, chest forward. Chatwari exhale, chaturanga. Pancha inhale, upward facing. Shat exhale, downward facing. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch your gaze forward. Sapta, inhale. Step or jump your feet forward between the hands. Ashto, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale, all the way up. Deep breath in. Samasthitihi. Let's do it again. Ekam, inhale, arms up. Dwe, exhale, fold. Go down. Trini, inhale. Let's move the chest forward. Chatwari, exhale. Step or jump back. Lower down. Pancha, inhale, upward facing. Shat, exhale, downward facing. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look forward. Sapta, inhale. Step or jump forward. Deep breath in. Ashto, exhale, fold. Go down. Nava, inhale, straight legs, arms up. Samasthitihi, back to standing. Ekam, inhale, raise the arms. Dwe, exhale, second breath, fold. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale, step or jump back, lower down. Pancha, inhale, deep breath in. Shat, exhale, downward facing. All right, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch your gaze forward. Sapta, inhale. Come on forward. Deep breath in. Ashto, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale, stand up. All the way up. Samasthitihi. All right. Now, if you want to do a few more Surya Namaskar, you can pause the video and do a few more if you're not feeling fully warm from Surya Namaskar. Now I'm going to progress to Surya Namaskar B. So if you're ready for that, continue with me. Bend the knees. Ekam, inhale, raise the arms. Dve, exhale, fold forward, go down. Trini, inhale, deep breath in. Chatwari, exhale, chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, upward facing. Shat, exhale, downward facing. Sapta, inhale, right side. Warrior 1, deep breath in. Let's raise the arms. Ashto, exhale, chaturanga. Nava, inhale, upward facing. Dasha, exhale, down. Left side. Ekadisha, inhale, step forward. Arms up. Dwadisha, exhale, chaturanga. Trayogdisha, inhale. Chiturdisha, exhale. 5 breaths. 1, remember the gaze. 2, drawing the navel in, the hips back and up. 3, 4, 5. Switch your gaze forward. Panchadisha, inhale, step or jump forward. Deep breath in. Shodisha, exhale, fold. Saptadisha, inhale, bend your knees. Raise the hands. Samasthitihi, back to standing. Again, we repeat. Ekam, inhale, bend the knees, hands up. Dve, exhale, fold, and go down. Trini, inhale, deep breath in. Chatwari, exhale, chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, upward facing. Shat, exhale, downward facing. Sapta, inhale, all the way up. Raise the arms. Ashto, exhale, chaturanga. Nava, inhale, deep breath. Dasha, exhale. Left side, ekadasha, inhale, deep breath in. Raise the arms. Dwadisha, exhale, chaturanga. Trayogdisha, inhale. Chiturdisha, exhale, go back. All right, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch your gaze forward. Panchadisha, inhale, come on forward. Shodisha, exhale, fold. Saptadisha, inhale, bend your knees. Raise the hands. Samasthitihi, and back to standing. All right, check in with yourself. If your body feels warm enough and you feel like you've done enough Surya Namaskar to light that inner spark, we're going to jump right into the standing poses. But if you want to do a few more Surya Namaskar B, pause the video, continue on your own, and then come on back. Now we're ready for the standing poses. Step the feet hips width apart. Padangusthasana, our first standing pose. Roll from the hip joints, pivot back, reach down. If you cannot reach your toes, bend your knees, hold on to the big toes. Try to straighten. Ekam, inhale, the first breath, deep breath in. And then exhale, fold. Gaze at the nose tip. Draw the shoulders back and lean a little forward. We'll stay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale there. Then you're going to reach your hand underneath your foot. This is Padahastasana. All right, in Padahastasana, when you reach the hands underneath the feet, you can bend the knees if you can't get there. Inhale, send your chest forward. We get a big breath in, and then exhale, fold. All right, let's make sure my hair doesn't get too much in my face. I'm gonna gaze at the nose tip. Now, avoid kind of hunching with the shoulders, and instead draw the shoulders down the back. And lift the kneecaps, and we'll stay for 2, 3, try to lean a little forward, 4, 5, inhale, straighten the arms, chest forward, exhale there. Remove your hands, inhale, pivot from the hip joints, and back to Samasthitihi. Now in the Ashtanga Yoga method, we always step out with the right foot, so we're gonna take the right foot and step out to the right side. Keep your feet parallel, extend the arms. We're now preparing for Uttita Trikonasana A, or the triangle pose. You're gonna externally rotate the right hip joint, and if it feels comfortable for you, you'll align the right heel with the left arch at a 90-degree angle. Then draw inside as you exhale, the right hip joint reaching down. Maybe you make contact with your ankle, maybe with the floor, maybe your foot, or maybe all the way down to the big toe. Gaze to the left fingers. 1, 2, keep the legs very active. 3, regulate the breath. 4, strong pelvic floor. 5, and inhale, we come all the way up. Change the feet, right foot in, left foot out, and then roll through the left hip joint as you spiral down, finding the ankle, the floor, or maybe that big toe. When you find the big toe, it's the first 3 fingers, the index finger, middle finger, and the thumb that wrap around. 1, gaze to the right fingers this time. 2, 3, steady. 4, almost there, strong legs. 5, inhale, we come all the way up. Turn, pivot, Uttita Trikonasana B. Reach forward with the left hand, align the hips. Draw the right hip joint back as you exhale, fold. Cross over the center line, the hands down. You can use a block, your fingertips. Press the left hand down, and then twist. 1. Keep drawing the right hip back. 2, try to find the spinal twist through the upper back. 3, 4, if you lose your balance, you can always look down. Keep it nice and calm. 5, inhale all the way up. Change the sides. Turn to the front. Lead with the right hand. Exhale, fold, crossing over, finding the line. If you need to bend the knees a little, it's all right. Keep drawing that left hip back. 1, 2, strong legs. 3, twist from the spine, not the hips. 4, almost there. 5, inhale all the way up, extend. Samasthitihi, back up to the front. That's good. All right, again, inhale, big step out to the right. We're gonna go a little wider this time. This is Uttita Parsvakonasana A. Turn the right hip joint out, the right foot out, bend the knee, and then as you exhale, roll through the right hip joint. Your fingertips, your hand on a block, or your hand on the floor. Spiral through the left side and reach. Gaze to the left fingers. 1, 2, 3, steady. 4, 5, drop the shoulder. Inhale all the way up. Prepare to change the sides. Exhale, roll through the left hip joint, spiral through the right shoulder. 1, steady breathing. 2, 3, 4, almost there. Find the line, free the neck. 5, inhale all the way up. Change the sides, we go back to right side. This is a hard one, all right? Uttita Parsvakonasana B, bend the right knee. Now we twist, so we can come down, all right? And if this is all you can twist, you can stay there. Otherwise, on the exhalation, cross over the center line, placing the left hand on the ground, maybe on a block, spiral and twist, and then extend the right arm, gazing to the right fingers. 1, 2, 3, easy does it. 4, almost there. 5, switching the gaze down. Inhale all the way up. Prepare to change the sides. Bend the left knee. Reach down. If this is all you get to, it's okay. Otherwise, cross all the way over the center line, finding that hand contact point with the ground. And gaze to the left fingers. 1, 2, remember your right leg, keep it nice and strong. 3, 4, 5, switch the gaze down. Inhale all the way up, extend. Samastitihi, come on back up to the front. All right. Now our wide leg forward folds. Inhale, step out to the side. Try to line up the feet. Make sure they're not too wide, not too narrow. Most people go too narrow, so in general, probably a little wider. Take the hands onto the waist, your natural waist. Inhale, prepare. Big breath in. Exhale, fold, hands on the ground. Again, inhale, lifting the sitting bones, and then exhale, fold top of the head towards the ground. If you can't touch, just point it towards the ground. 1, lifting the kneecaps. 2, steady. 3, gaze to the nose tip. 4, 5, inhale, let's straighten the arms. Exhale here. Inhale, hands to the waist, all the way up and exhale. Make sure you breathe deeply as we go through those transitions. Inhale, extend the arms for B position. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhale again, prepare, creating the space deep inside. Exhale, pivot, fold. Top of the head reaches towards the ground. Let's gaze to the nose tip. 1, 2, 3, steady. 4, almost there. 5, inhale again all the way up. 1 long deep breath in and exhale. Inhale again, let's extend the arms. Exhale, interlace the fingers. This is C position. We're going to relax the shoulders and use the internal rotation. Let's prepare. A long, deep breath in. And then exhale, pivot from the hip joints. Fold, 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 fold. Drop the head. And now avoid the temptation to squeeze or force. Instead, just allow the shoulders to slowly open. We'll stay. We've got 1. If your hands are not on the ground, don't worry. Don't force. 2. Keep leaning forward. 3, strong legs, lifting the kneecaps. 4, almost there. 5, pivot back, start to lift the hands and lift the head. Inhale all the way up and exhale. Last one, hands on the waist. Inhale again, prepare. We got a big breath in. Exhale, pivot, send the hip joints back. Hold on to your big toes, then straighten the arms. Inhale, prepare, draw the navel in, lightly lift the sitting bones, and then exhale, top of the head towards the ground. Remember to support the forward fold deep in the center of the pelvis. 1, nice and easy. 2, don't force, lean a little forward. 3, it's not only the hamstring, with the back and the deep six and the glute that all get involved. 4, gazing at the nose tip, deep breathing. 5, send the hip back to bring the head forward. Exhale there. Then inhale all the way up, hands to the waist. Come on back to Samastitihi at the front of the mat. All right, technically it's the last standing pose, which is next. So you can hold on to the elbows. All right, so this is Parshvottanasana. We can prepare. Or we can slide the hands into prayer position, behind the back, finding that position. If it's comfortable, if not, just go back to holding onto the elbows. Inhale, stepping out to the side. You'll notice my stance is more narrow. Then turning. When you turn, make sure you take that left hip with you. You might need to change the foot position to 45 degrees. Some people can keep it at 90. Then your chest center to the right knee. As you exhale, fold. Remember to pull back on the right hip even as you push weight down into it. 1. Steady. 2. 3. Navel is in. 4. 5. Inhale all the way up. Change the sides. Find the line. Good. And then exhale, fold, chest to the left knee. Pull the hip back even as you push weight forward and down into it. 1. Steady. 2. Gazing at the nose or forward at the left toes. Find what feels better for you. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale all the way up. Remove your hands. Samastitihi, and back to standing. Now we've completed the standing poses. Take a moment, feel your breath, your body, your mind. That's good. Inhale, raise the arms, so big breath in. Exhale, fold. Hands on the ground on the outsides of the feet. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, step or jump back, and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Switch your gaze forward. Press into your hands. Step or jump forward. Cross your feet. Straight legs, sit down. After you straighten the legs, cross your feet. We can stay in the cross-legged position, or we can take our lotus position, right foot, left foot, finding again the lotus position. Reaching around the back, we can hold the elbows, or we can reach around for the feet. Inhale, a big breath in. Yoga Mudra, Nava, exhale, fold. 1. 2. We're now doing those last 3 poses, the closing poses. 4, nice and steady. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Inhale, come all the way up. All right, extend the arms, tip of the index finger and thumb touching. 1, deep breaths. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right, now we've completed 2 of the last 3 poses. You know what the last one is? Utplutihi. Tighten the lotus. Here we go. That's that lift up for 10 breaths. So if we don't do the lotus, remember you're going to cross the feet. Here we go. Utplutihi. 1. 2. Steady. Gaze at the nose tip, or you can look forward. 3. Don't lift the knees too high. Keep the hip joints moving back. Back a little bit more. 4. Steady. 5. Keep breathing. Halfway there. Don't give up now. 6. Steady. 7. Keep working, you go down, you go back up. 8. 9, last one. Come on back up one more time. You can do it. Last one, little higher. 10. All right. Remove your lotus if you have your lotus. Let's find the way back. Chaturanga. Lower down. Inhale. Upward facing. Big breath in. Exhale. Downward facing. Switch your gaze forward. Inhale, step or jump your feet forward. And then exhale, fold. Samastitihi. Come on back up. Hands in prayer. Swasti prajabhyaha paripalayantam nyayena margena mahim mahishaha go brahmanebhyaha shubhamastu nityam lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Ekam inhale, raise your hands. Dvaya exhale, fold all the way down. Trini inhale, chest forward. Chatwari exhale, step or jump back. And chaturanga. Pancha inhale, upward facing. Shat exhale, downward facing. Look forward. Sapta inhale. Come on forward. Let's turn around. Lie down. Take rest. Close your eyes. Open the palms. Situate the sacrum and the space between the shoulder blades. Find breath, body, and mind. And let these 3 points of the Tristana, the 3 prongs and pillars of the Ashtanga Yoga method, find their way into balance and harmony. Let the few drops of the nectar of the practice that we have worked today seep deeply into the body, into the mind, and into the spirit. Feel the heartbeat returning to balance point, the body, integrating the practice, the mind, reaching a steady point. Make the commitment now to come back to the practice. If this was your first time doing the standing poses, then understand that the more you do them, the more comfortable the body feels while practicing. With that commitment to keep coming back to the practice, let's awaken the body with the hands and feet, little movements. We'll bend the knees and the elbows. On the next breath in, knees to the chest, give the body a little squeeze and say thank you. Without the body, there's no practice. Roll over to the side and come on back to a comfortable seated position. Congratulations, you've now completed Surya Namaskar and standing. My teacher, Patabi Joyce, always said that this is all we need to practice Ashtanga Yoga. If it's short on time, we feel that doing more poses is just overwhelming, always return to Surya Namaskar and standing. No matter how advanced an Ashtanga Yoga practitioner gets in regards to how many asanas they're doing, this is the foundational practice that every single Ashtanga Yoga practitioner does every day. So congratulations, you've now completed that part of the practice. If you enjoy the Ashtanga Yoga method and you want to go deeper into it, I'd love to see you on omstars.com, which is my online channel where I, along with some amazing teachers, go through the Ashtanga Yoga method and numerous other styles of yoga in a live and interactive format, so you can really go deeper and learn the full Ashtanga Yoga primary series under the guidance of really qualified teachers. Expect to be on a long road in the Ashtanga Yoga method. There's not a snap and then it's done. We want to have consistent practice. So start off with once a week, then aim for twice a week, then aim for 3 times a week, and eventually, who knows, maybe you'll practice 6 days a week for the rest of your life one day. I hope you found this practice inspirational and also useful to be able to instruct and inform your personal practice. Thank you so much for joining me. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love.